get this stream going. Oh, where'd the music go? No. Where's the music? Come on. Need the music. Music has dead air. Oh no. There we go. Alright. Whew. Just checking levels real quick. Just gotta see how everything's going. Want to make sure nothing's too loud. Let's see. Alright. Let's post the link so we can get some people coming in. Posted on Tumblr. Get that link on Facebook going. It's super staticky. If life is a movie, it's always so boring. Where's the story? I hope it gets better with time. See if this is better. Is this better? I think that sounds a little bit better. Yeah, I can actually hear my voice now. Maybe turn down my voice a little bit. Lower the static. Checking the mic.
actually a little bit better. Alright, that sounds better. Except for all the white noise I'm getting. Let's try that. No, it sounds worse. How about right here? Raise that. Let's raise that up for a second, see if that works. That's actually worse. Oh my god. Let's lower that. Let's try here. It's literally just white noise. Anything here sound better? How about this? God, I sound so janky. I don't know, let's see. I really don't know what else I can do. It was sounding much better earlier. Am I literally getting no audio now? Let's try this. I turned up the volume on the computer. See what that does. I don't know. Okay, it literally has no effect. Alright, let's see how that sounds. If I actually catch up with my screen. I don't know. Let's see, messing with this. Awful. Yeah, I don't know. Alright, whatever. I think it's as good as it's gonna get. Let's finally get started. Alright, let's see. Open this file again. Mic is actually a little too close. Alright, now that I have the level somewhat decent, I just wish there wasn't so much white noise from the mic, but I don't know what settings I'm fucking with. Alright. Now that we got this going, I feel like I need to draw the character now. So let's see. Start a new layer. Alright. Let's just turn these two to just outline so I can get a nice clear vision of what I'm doing. Alright. So that there's no pressure sensitivity there. Let's turn that on. Something nice and simple. Let's see. It's a little too short to be me. So let's see, let's actually make them a little bit taller. Because it's supposed to be like my stories from Taco Bell. So, oh, it's a huge ass head. This is not what I want. Actually, like in proportion. There we go. Right there. Let's just get this drawn. Sorry if I'm bumping the mic there. Alright. Yeah, no. About this, about the animation that I'm doing, I don't know. Working at Taco Bell for 3 years, you kind of deal with a lot of bull. And, you know, nothing is more funny than, like, work stories about how much bullcrap you've had to deal with. Because, you know, those are always funny. So, you know, it's just what I'm going to do here. I'm going to show exactly what I've had to deal with when it comes to customers. And, all the annoying things. Or at least all the things that I find super annoying. There we go. A little better. And the uniform's ridiculous. Like I'd been there for, you know, been there for 3 years, so I had gone through. They've actually changed the uniform, I think, twice. And like at one, like I think the current one is it they try to make us seem like we're not fast food. Like they have us put like there's like an apron, like I don't know, try to make it seem like a professional kitchen, and it's just like there's no need to lie. Like the sooner you just come to terms with the fact that you're just a shitty fast food place, like the better everyone's life is. Like don't try to be something you're not. Like that never works out. Because then you just seem ridiculous. And it's just, I don't know, it just seems like a silly uniform at that point. It's just like, oh, we're not like other fast food places. Like, yes, you are. You're exactly like every other fast food place. You just don't serve the same things. And I don't know. Like, after working there for so long, like it just, I don't know. You just kind of become so jaded to certain things. Like you're just so tired. And like I don't know. And I know some people are just like, it's just fast food. It's not that hard of a job. Like, there's nothing really hard about the job. No, there's not. Like, you're working fast food. But like, I don't know. It's not the difficulty. It's just the stress. And some people like ask like, how in the world can a fast food place be stressful? And like, it's very very easy for it to become stressful. Just, I don't know, simply having to deal with the customers that you get who come in and who are just like so rude to you because like they're just like, oh, you're just some fast food worker. And it's like, no, it's like, shut up. It's like, you don't know me. Like, don't try to act like you know. I mean, like, everyone thinks like, oh, it's just a bunch of kids. Just a bunch of, like, underage, it's like a bunch of teenagers who are just trying to make money and they don't care. And like, well, on some occasions that's true. And like some of the people who work there really don't care about their job. It's like some people there are there and they do really want to try to like provide a good service. Like I tried really hard to like do a good job. And like it's super aggravating when you got someone who's like being a complete ass to you for no reason. They're just being like a dick to you just because you're working fast food. And I don't know. It's just super aggravating. Like I don't mean to like ramble about it, but I don't know. People are just pricks. But you know, not all the time. Not all the time. Sometimes you get really nice people. But like, unfortunately, like, nice people are a rarity when it comes to like working in fast food. Like, cause most of the time, because most of the time you're not going to be dealing with like nice people. Like the way I look at it is I don't know, like the ratio to like good to nice people is so off. Like there's such a huge gap. Like I work as a server now, and it's such a nice change because the ratio's different. Like I work as a server, and like, yeah, you get those shitty customers, but like you get like almost every customer is usually very nice, very pleasant, and they're there to have a good time, and they're usually nice to you. And then occasionally you get those assholes who just kind of just make you really want to just like, wow, I hate the world. But the majority of them are super nice. And now when it comes to fast food, on that hand, you're talking about almost all the customers who come through there are just complete pricks, like the worst kind of people. Like you don't want to talk to them, and they're complete assholes. And then occasionally you'll get those super nice people who come in, and you're like, wow, I really like you as a customer. You're amazing. Keep coming in, so I have someone really nice to talk to. But I don't know, those people are just so few and far between that it's not worth the stress. That like, oh hey, thank you for joining the stream. But yeah, back to the like the stuff. Like I don't know, just I don't know. Working at fast food really sucks. I don't know. And sorry if I don't notice you in chat. My other screen is a little bit low. Is below the chat, so it's kind of hard to look up. I really don't ever really expect anyone to be coming into the chat anyway, so I don't pay too much attention, which I should, just so I don't like ignore anybody. But yeah, like, you meet such nice people working as a server, and then like it's such a like a nice situation when you have people who are super nice to you. But I don't know, it doesn't always happen. Yeah, no. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Not really ever expecting anyone to subscribe to me. It's never really anything I'm holding on for. I mean, I would love to have a ton of subscribers one day, but like I know there's nothing too interesting right now. But I try my best to be somewhat entertaining. Oh god, what's the Taco Bell logo again? Like it's got the bell. God, I haven't seen it in so long. I'm just gonna stick with the bell for now. Just tie that in. I'm working on a I'm working on an animation that I want to do. I want to I want to do some animations about when I used to work at Taco Bell and all the cruddy things that happened there, all the really stupid people I had to deal with. So right now I'm just drawing one of the scenes, and I'm getting I already have the background all drawn out. I'm just drawing drawing a character right now, or like the me of the story right now. And then I'm going to be working on other backgrounds. But, I don't know. Really just kind of throwing caution to the wind at this point. Like, if there is anything anyone wants me to draw, I'll probably, like, put a, like, pause on this and could probably do something else. If there's anything anyone would want to particularly see. But, yeah. Just stuff for a video I want to make eventually. If I can stop being lazy and actually get down to it. But yeah. Oh yeah, go right ahead. Alright. I think that's all connected up. Let's see. Oh yeah. And the uniform there is ridiculous. Let's see. Gotta make sure I close up these lines. Otherwise we'll be playing everyone's favorite game, Where Is It Not Connected? Love that game. Play the game Where the Line's Not Connected. And these lines don't really matter, because these are covered by the top layer, so don't need to draw it. I won't draw it. Because big secret about animators, we're really, really lazy. If you don't have to draw it, don't put the effort. Like, if you can avoid it, just don't do it. Is like the general advice anyone who animates will tell you. Is like, if you can avoid having to draw it, just don't do it. Don't put some more effort on yourself than you need. God, I think the pants were also black, but I don't want it to be the same black, so let's just go here. Just such a bright and cheery uniform. God, I need to look up a reference real quick for that Taco Bell logo. Do not remember. think after working there for 3 years, I would remember what the logo looks like. But it's just escaping me right now. Let's see. Okay, it's like a red bell. That's what it is. Here. Ooh, what? I don't know why that happened. I have no idea how I just erased the whole thing, but that's definitely not something I want to do. There we go. Oh shit. There we go. Oh, that looks disgusting. Sorry, just looking at some of the pictures, and some of them are just like some really disgusting menu items that don't exist. That's like another thing, like people, I don't know, I don't go on Facebook much. I mainly go on there to like unfollow family members that are saying things that get on my nerves. But for the most part, like occasionally you'll go on there and you read certain things and just super stupid. Like you know they're not true, like those clickbait things. And there are like some that I've read that are just like, go to Taco Bell and ask for no veggies on a certain burrito. They have to fill it with more meat. And I'm just like, as a Taco Bell employee, like that's complete BS. We just don't put it. You just don't get what you don't want in there, and then that's it. Like we don't fill it up with anything else. It's not like, oh, you're not getting this. Oh, you get a whole bunch more stuff. No. That's not how it works. And like people getting that idea in their head is so annoying, because then people are just like, I'm supposed to get extra this in here. I read it online. It's like, no. That's a lie. You do not have to put anything extra in there. It's like, don't know where you got that idea from, but like, stop it. And I don't know, like it's super aggravating people being like, yeah, no, it's totally this, and it's just like, and then they get mad at you for apparently not knowing something. It's just like, no. I worked there for 3 years, and now I'm working as a server over at a place at a place called well, no, actually, I don't think I'll put because it's the only one of this restaurant that there is. So I don't think I want to like blast out where I work. You know, just in case. But I work at a server at a nice place in Arizona, and super nice place. And it's honestly it's a much better job than I could have ever hoped for. Like Taco Bell was absolute garbage in comparison. So I don't know, like it's so much nicer working as a server than it is working at fast food. Like I don't know, like people don't understand. Yeah, thank you. But I don't know. It's a good learning experience. Like you do learn a lot about like dealing with people and how to handle situations, terrible people and customers. But I don't know. If I had to go back, I would. But like, honestly, it'd be my last resort to go back to fast food. So I don't know. I don't want to make this too close to the logo. Just nice and just decently close. Because nothing is better than not getting sued. And it's not like the animations I'm making are to be praising Taco Bell. It's gonna be bashing them pretty hard. But I mean, hey. It was money. Which is the only reason anyone does anything, really. But yeah, Thank you so much for coming by the stream. What brings you by? Just looking through the animation tags. And just happened to see it. Oh, yes. I'm drawing on it. Yes, I'm drawing on a tablet. I'm drawing on an Artisol D13. Oh shit. I was looking for I had a Wacom tablet for a while. It was like one of like the little shitty $100 ones. I say shitty, it's $100. A lot of people can't even afford that. But it's the one that one's like the one without the one you can't draw on specifically. It has no screen on it, and I don't know. I'm such like a visual person. Like I need to be I need to be able to see exactly what I'm drawing on the surface so I can like be precise. Because if I'm not, I have a problem with getting precise details in. So I looked online. So if my advice, if anyone is looking for a tablet, that's a good alternative to XP Pen 22 HD. I don't know about that one specifically. But from all the research I did, this Artisol D13 is absolutely the best for its price. It is a strong competitor for it is a strong competitor when it comes to like the Wacom Cintiq models. The tablet I'm drawing on right now is $600. It is not a touch screen, but it does have the pen and is a nice screen. It's 13 inches. It has a 6 hot buttons and then a middle scroll wheel, so you can adjust your brush sizes or zoom in, zoom out. Super helpful, and I mean I've had it for like a couple weeks now, and I love it to death. Like I've been able to get so much more work done on this than I ever was with the with my other tablet. But like this one's like a good. God, what is it? Like $400 cheaper than one of the lower Cintiq models. The lowest one is like $700-800, but it's a non-touchscreen model. Which I mean, I understand some people really like the touchscreen. I honestly don't care. I honestly feel like I really would kind of hate having to wear there's a little glove thing you have to wear so your hand doesn't mess with the touchscreen while you're drawing. I honestly feel like that would just annoy me. So I can live without the touchscreen if it means I don't have to deal with it. Let me get rid of these lines. But yeah, if like I'll swear by this tablet. Like it's completely worth the Is that drawing? Oh, I see what happened. But yeah, I'd swear by this tablet. Like it's amazing. But yeah. Let's see. Go back in here with the white. There we go. Lock it in. But yeah. I don't know. I'm trying to think if I have any other like. Oh yeah, I don't think I've told any stories on here about my old job. It's just like the stupid customer stories that people always like to hear about. Like I don't know, like at Taco Bell, like people have a habit of making up names for items, which is or like saying saying the name completely wrong and then getting mad at us for not understanding what they want, or saying the name for the other item and just meaning another. Like we have Taco Bell is the Dorito taco, the nacho cheese Dorito taco, and people for some reason love to like just say just a nacho taco. Or they'll just say, "Can I get a nachos?" And then we'll ring them up and it'll be like just one nachos, and they'll be like yes, and we'll give them a taco. We'll give them like the nachos with cheese, and then they'll sit there and they'll look at us and like, "This isn't what I ordered," and we'll be like, "Yeah, it is. You ordered nachos. These are in fact nachos." And you're just like, "I want the nacho taco things." Like, why didn't you say that from the beginning? You did not order the nacho taco thing. You blubbering idiot. That's not what I want to do. I don't know. And then they get pissed off at you for messing things up, and it's just like, no, it's not my fault. But they just get mad anyway. And there's nothing you can do. Or God, I had a lady come in and she gets a 7-layer burrito, and the 7-layer has like I think it's like beans, rice, pico de gallo, cheese, sour cream. It's been forever. I don't remember all the ingredients. But she comes up and she's super pissed off at us. She's like, "You put rice in my burrito," and I'm like, "Yes, the 7-layer comes with rice. That's one of the ingredients." And she's like, "No, it's a 7-layer," and she starts listing off ingredients, and she's like putting her fingers up on her hands, and she gets to 6, and then she doesn't say she lifts off 6 ingredients, and then she just puts up a 7th finger, and it's just like, "Where's that 7th ingredient you're missing? Where is it? You know what it is? It's rice." And like my manager comes over and he's just like, "I'm sorry about that. You're right. There is no rice in the 7-layer." I'm just looking at him. I'm just like, "Are you kidding me?" I'm like, don't enable her. Don't let her think she's right. Because then she's just gonna come back and do the same thing. Like I don't know. That happens a lot. Like you get managers who are too complacent. And they're just like, "Yeah, sure, I'll do that." And they're just like, "Yeah, you're right." And it's like, no, don't coddle them. Don't make them think it's okay. I don't know. It's always ridiculous when people try to think that they're right on certain things. But I don't know. It's whatever. I don't know. But you learn to live. Or you don't, and then you're just sad, like me. Advice? I don't know, really. As far as, like, advice, like, I know everyone just preaches it all the time, but, like, practice. Just practice. Like, literally nothing. And it's like, I know people say that all the time, just practice and you'll get better. And it's like, it's usually just kind of, like, cool, but, like, I don't think I'll get better. I don't know, what I think a lot of people are missing when they say just practice is you have to want it. Like, you literally... It's like with a lot of stuff. Like, if you want to lose weight, you have to want it. You have to literally... You can't do it for anyone else. You can't be doing it for loved ones, family. You can't be doing it for anyone else but yourself. Because if you're doing it for other people, usually you'll fall out of it, you'll stop caring, and it won't work. So, but when it comes to drawing, it's just sitting down and just going at it, just being like, I am going to draw, I'm going to get stuff done, and there's just a lot of, I don't know, there's just a lot of like there's a lot of discipline you have to give to yourself. That didn't do anything. Like, you really have to, like, discipline yourself to not be lazy about drawing. It just comes down to doing it. I'm like saying the same thing over and over again, but I don't know. It's like some of the best advice anyone can hear. Like, it's just, you have to work at it. Can I erase part of it? It looks like yes. But yeah, you just have to work for it. That did nothing. But yeah, I don't know. Just the more you work at it, the better your art will become. And I mean, and then sometimes it also comes along the lines of, like, depending on it all really depends on who you're trying to impress. Because I mean, if you're trying to impress other people, like, that's a lot harder. Because I don't know, getting other people to like your art is what's gonna try to, you're gonna kill yourself over trying to do. Because, like, some people don't care. Like, you could be masterful. You could be, like, absolutely stunning when it comes to animating, and people won't care. Like, it's just something people, like, you have to come to terms with. Like, you could, like, even this right here, like, me live streaming what I'm doing, like, I'm not expecting anything out of it. It's how you have to go into it. It's just how you have to go into it. You have to go into it just expecting just to please yourself, and if other people like your stuff and you end up gaining a following, then good on you. But I don't know. You can't go into it wanting to impress a lot of people. Oh no, you're okay. Thank you so much for stopping by, though. It's great to have anyone show up to these things. But yeah. Let's see. layer. Um, let's see how this looks if I just... Oh. Go in here. That's no. Highlight it. So aggravating every time. That looks better. That's... Well, that's okay. I'm not black. So that doesn't... that doesn't do me any good. That people. Oh, man. I don't know, maybe just go like a slightly darker color than white. That's just gray. But maybe I can get a good skin tone. Let's try there. I don't know. I just look very strange like that. Let's just fucking stick with white. Let's make the window. Oh. Have that locked. Come on. Oh, I see. Okay. I was like, why isn't it working? It's not closed. Stupid me. Alright, now let's try it. Oh, come on. Time to play everybody's favorite game. Where isn't it connected? This is a perfect box. What in the world? Oh. It's not connected all over here. Alright. That's not the color I want. Let's go with black. Doesn't need to look nice, just needs to make it so I can fill it in. Okay, see it again? Okay, we're good. I don't want that. Let's go here. That's better. I don't know. Well, You know what? I'm gonna call an hour good. Oop, bumped the mic. Oops. I'm gonna say an hour's good. Oh, there goes the audio. Well, let's switch it over to camera 2, which is me. Hello. Well, thank you all for showing up, or for anyone who came by, or anyone who was listening. Got some work done today. As much as I was really hoping for, but thank you so much for stopping by, and hope to see you next time. Goodbye. Oh, didn't hit it. I'm a mess. Alright, thank you so much for stopping by.